It's better than mine. Bow! We are live, baby. So,
Yeah.
man, Lee, you went
What's
live
up?
a little bit earlier tonight and you shared a significant win that you've had. Could you repeat that for all these people one more time? What did you do tonight?
So, man, I closed my first deal, man. I still like, it doesn't feel real yet.
Dude.
Uh,
Where did the deal come from?
from my PSO ad. And I launched the ad, 4 days ago? 4 days ago, and I had 9 leads. Actually got another lead while I was doing the demo. But this was my first demo from the PSO ad that came from that ad. And I closed it. And I mean, this guy didn't even fill out an application. So
this guy didn't even fill out an app?
No, he didn't fill out an app. I've got another guy that filled out an app and booked a call with me for Friday, for just in 3 days. So I actually spoke with him today and just kind of framed that call as a Zoom call. Said, hey, it's going to be are you going to be in front of a computer and be able to see my screen and all that stuff? He said, yeah, but I got to go right now because I'm training somebody. But yeah, I'll be there. So, yeah, dude,
that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Great. That's beautiful, dude. It's crazy. It works. Like, it works, dude. What? And all right. So you followed the 14-day blitz, right?
Right.
Did you achieve it in 14 days?
I think it was actually a little over 14 days.
Okay. And that was, well, I mean, as far as like the 14 days, there was like a couple of like weird days mixed in there too, right?
For me, yeah.
Yeah. Like really, like really the only hang up was just like some of the editing, right?
Yeah. The editing took a long time.
Right. Well, I mean, that's most of it.
Yeah. That was what concentrated on the PSO.
Right.
It's hard for me to cold call. Like, I've got a full-time job and, get home from work, and now I got to worry about the kids and making sure the kids get homework done and dinner and everything else. So, I mean, I've got a lot going on.
So for any internet marketers out there, right, that haven't ran some type of ad for their own agency yet, and with this being like the first ad that you've ran for your agency, right? What do you have to say to anyone that still hasn't put in the work on this, or anyone that hasn't gave this a shot?
The longer you wait, the more time you waste. That's it. I mean,
crazy, man. Crazy.
You're wasting time if you don't. Even if you're killing it on cold calls or whatever, it's just another method to bring in clients. So that's it. You're wasting time if you don't do it.
It's wild, dude. It's wild, and that's just the first one. You said you've only been live 4 days?
Yeah, it's Tuesday now. I started Saturday.
Stop, man.
It was late Friday night when I actually went live, so it was almost midnight.
And you have a self-booked for Friday, right?
Right.
Stop playing, people. Stop. So have you reached out to that dude that booked on Friday yet?
Yeah, I called him and spoke with him today. He was busy, so I only got to talk with him for like 30 seconds, but said, hey, I just wanted to check with you, make sure you're going to be in front of a computer, because
right.
I can answer any questions that you have a lot easier by showing you my screen and letting you see what I actually am looking at.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, I can, but I got to let you go because I'm training somebody right now. So I said, cool.
Okay. That's so the beautiful thing about that is they're going to book calls, and you, with everything you've learned and everything that you do every day, you're going to call them and you're going to do the right stuff to push it forward. So you're someone that already understands how to take an already scheduled appointment on Friday, call them on Tuesday, and either move that forward to a demo on Friday or even sooner. So,
Right.
Quick question, man. For anyone out there that's running an agency that has not run their ads yet, why do you think that they haven't ran a campaign for themselves? Why do you think they're not already doing this? It's been 4 days, dude.
Yeah. Well, a couple of reasons. Number one, I think the know-how is just not there. That people they don't know what to do or where to go first, what step to take first. And second, it's a scary thing. For me, it was really scary. Actually, I was on Facebook Messenger with Michael last night, and I was like, dude, I think something's wrong with my ad, because I'd spent at that point like $130 on the ad,
right?
And it only showed one conversion. That's because I only had one application filled out.
But you had way more opt-ins.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe the opt-ins were coming from an organic post that I made of basically my video and my PSO video, and then I had a link. But after looking into it further, that they're all coming from the ad. But anyway, I was worried because it is scary to see the ad costs going up.
Right.
Especially if you haven't made that first deal yet. You're like, oh man.
Right.
I'm in the hole. I'm in the hole.
But then you get that first deal and you're like, damn, I just went from spending a little bit of money on ads to now I just completely flipped it and now I'm in the green by like a lot.
Yeah. It's awesome.
That's beautiful, dude. But you got some love here too. Kevin Ford is with us. Mike Barron just joined. Dom Royals is in the house. Gia, Javier, Tiago. Come on, man. You got mad love. So all right. So you launched your PSO. You did the 14-day blitz.
All right.
You launched on Saturday. It's been 4 days. You already got your first deal. When do you tag your second?
As soon as possible.
Yeah.
As soon as possible, man. I'm calling the leads as they come in. As far as I'm concerned right now, the next demo is scheduled for Friday, because like I said, I talked to the guy, the self-book guy, and he's going to be in front of a computer. I sent him a Zoom link and all that stuff. So my next demo is my next deal. So
okay, there you go. Where does everyone find you on social, man?
I'm at lee.colston on Instagram, or Slam Media on Facebook.
There we go. And dude, I'll be honest. I know it's getting late over there, and I'm not even asking for me, right? But I want to know, and this is more like the gurus out there, right? I haven't seen too many lead gen strategies when it comes to running it for your own personal agency, and it's almost like they don't want to teach you how to run ads for your own agency. Why do you think that is?
It's competition. They don't want that competition.
Oh man, Lee with Slam Media says they scared. I could see that. No, I mean, but I could see that too. And I mean, you know how Mike and I are, and I mean, at the end of the day, of course, we want to help, but the way we look at it is, man, there's abundance out here.
Right.
Dude, I don't care what anyone says. You can take 1 million clients that are on this course that you push, or you can take an experience like this where, this is your first time that you've ever ran an ad for yourself with a model that you were given, and in 4 days you turned it into a deal.
Right.
Is this the first deal for your agency overall as well?
Yeah, man. It is. And, I was with purchased another program before I got with you and Mike. So I felt kind of stuck after that. You
right.
go through the education, and you're like, now what?
Mm-hmm.
So it was the
okay.
The school here is what is different. with you
Right.
guys.
Okay. I mean, the first one wasn't for me, but now I do gotta ask for me, man. What is it that's so special about Mike and I that you were able to grab this, put it into play, and it just happened this way? Like, what is it that's so different?
The guidance, for one.
Okay.
I mean, if I have a question, most of the time I can get it answered pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But not to take anything away from you or Mike, but I mean, dude, the just the environment, the group, the family, the support that you get. I mean, you go to the other groups and you post that you made your first deal or got your first deal or whatever, and I see it all the time, and then you would get 2 or 3 likes and maybe a few comments, and that's it. But dude, while I was actually live in the group talking about my first deal, I don't know, there was like 15, 16 comments of people like they're celebrating with me, and that's awesome. I think that's as good as any guidance you or Mike can give,
Mm-hmm.
because it makes me want to win again.
That's awesome, dude. I want you to win again, man. So, okay, cool. I mean, we'll start to wrap, man, and I can understand like that point. First off, I appreciate it, and I know all of these guys appreciate to hear that as well. I mean, they love you just as much. I think it just kind of goes back. When it comes to these other groups, it kind of goes back to what we were just talking about with the lack of like lead gen strategies, right? It's like competition in a weird way. Most other atmospheres are kind of bitter when someone else wins, especially if they haven't had a win yet. And with this group, dude, all that we teach is abundance. All that we teach is to give and to support. And I mean, it's only right that the rest of the community falls into alignment with that, which is why it works, Lee, dude, this is huge. I'm super proud of you. And dude, not only did you do this, but you also got on with me at 10 o'clock at night over there where you're at. So, dude, huge congratulations. I wanted to hop on and create, a little piece with you, if you will, to where, we can just kind of further celebrate, dude. It's necessary, Awesome, man. Awesome. Keep me posted on what goes on the rest of the week too, dude. It's going to start to light up. This is just the first 4 days.
Yeah.
This thing really picks up traction, dude. There's no reason that over the next couple of weeks you're not slamming a deal a day at the very least.
Yeah. I can deal with that.
Yeah, there we go. All right, brother. Dude, you're phenomenal, man. Do you have anything that you want to say to the people before we run?
To the group or everybody in general?
Dude, just everyone in general. We're live right now, though.
Everybody in general, man. It's if anybody's thinking about starting an agency, ad agency, you don't need to go anywhere else. This is the place to be. Really, there's so much more value just in the group, and the guidance that you get. That's the big thing. Everybody here wants you to win, and that's awesome.
100%. All right, guys, we're gonna cut. Everyone have a great night. Everyone give a round of applause to this man, Lee, and I'll get at you guys. So, Lee.